I feel vulnerable at parties sometimes.
Walking at night.
Some guy could pop out from a corner
Walking in my car
and try to assault me.
She was abducted
at
in
night.
the parking lot.
Walking alone.
That could have been me.
To my car.
I've always felt less safe at night than I do during the day.
Night is still not my favorite time, but now I have an option, and I think that is one of the most valuable things that Malamugging can give to its students.
I wanted to take it. When I heard about the verbal attack, when I heard about all of these issues, all of these things that I had no idea that attackers use, that rapists use.
I just wanted to be able to know that I could walk at night and feel safe and just be able to protect myself from anything that could or would happen.
They dispel your misconceptions about how you thought you could defend yourself and how safe you were, and immediately they replace that with information that is very necessary for you to carry out your life and very necessary for you to know how to defend yourself. Way to surprise me, and it just stood out in my mind that no matter how much you prepare, the biggest part of the attack is getting over the panic.
Him, you're going to use every ounce of your strength. I wouldn't say ever does he, once you get past like the first two fights, does he ever go easy on you. No. I don't think he would dream of it, because it wouldn't be realistic. It would give you a false sense of confidence, and that's something that he's very clear on. He's very clear on the fact that the class obviously is designed to be realistic, but at the same time, it will never fully simulate an attack, because there's just nothing that could ever live up to that sense of violation.
It's so important to be scared. You need to know what it feels like. I mean, having him say those really awful things to you, be on top of you with full force, and being scared about how you're going to get out of this situation is so important, because you don't want to actually get into a situation where you're being assaulted and not have felt that intensity before and then freeze.
I fought a really hard fight with this assailant, and then he got back up, and I was like, crap, I have to get back on the ground. And I got back on the ground, and I was kicking, and I remember pulling my leg back. I kicked him, and he was still coming out, and he was fighting me. He was pinning my legs, and I remember thinking, I do not know if I can do this. But I remember thinking, there is no other option. There's not an option. There is no way I can lay down on this mat and say, I'm too tired to finish this.
If I get into a fight and I'm not fighting to stall so I get a head start, I'm fighting so that the guy doesn't get up. You walk away alive, you survive. Another guy's down on the ground. You don't walk away before you're sure he's not getting back up for a long time. I think it's important to have that ferocity when you've been attacked, and not to think about, oh, I'm kicking him while he's down. That's really sad. I'm really cruel. I like the way Mark phrased it. It's an occupational hazard for an attacker. It's something he's just going to have to deal with. I like the winner's mindset, because it teaches that that kind of aggressiveness in a woman is okay.
I think this class is very, very, very important. I think all women should take it.
You've never taken anything remotely like this before. It's a one-of-a-kind, life-changing, life-saving course. It's worth it to think about these things. It's worth it to face the fear.